Alright, what is going on, guys? As you can tell, I am in director mode, meaning this vehicle is for my single player garage, and I'm going to show how to get it in a second here. But I just wanted to say at the beginning here, first of all, thank you to the original uploader whose video I stumbled across while trying to figure out how I did this. I did do this myself months ago, but unfortunately forgot how I did it. I kind of never really understood how I did it. It kind of just happened. Didn't save the vehicle, but I stumbled across his video, and thanks to him, I was able to figure it out, and I'm able to share it with you guys. The reason I'm not just mentioning his video is because his video was showing a 360 or PS3, I believe it was 360 gameplay, and he was recording his TV with his phone. You know, that's something that I used to do, but it's not as informative, and this is just confirming that it does work on the PS4. I'll just pause here, go over to the PlayStation Store just to show that this is on PS4 in fact. Yeah, I just wanted to say that it does work. It's not clickbait. I'm not bullshitting you guys. And without further ado and without wasting your time anymore, I'm going to get into the video here. But again, check the link in the description for the original uploader. Thank him for doing the video because this would not be possible without him. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do, and I'm in a terrible spot for this, but that's not a big deal, is go into single player and be pretty much whichever one of the, as I'm running everyone down, whatever one of the single player characters that you want. I'm going to head over back towards the city now, and during that I'll kind of explain a few of the things about this. Now, there are a few kind of caveats to this. One, you can't change the color of the police vehicle. And two, you can't change the tint. Everything else, essentially, you can change about these vehicles as long as the vehicle itself allows it. We're going to use the most customizable of the vehicles here. Damn it, we should have got that Mascaro. The one of the most customizable police vehicles here, which is the Police 2, or the more commonly known as the one that actually fucking responds to anything. So anyways, grab a vehicle that you think is customizable enough. This one I know is. Basically what you're looking for is one that you can customize the spoiler, the front and rear bumper, and a few other things. I know this one I don't think has a rear bumper that's customizable, but that's not a super big deal, because it's all going to come down to kind of how you yourself kind of customize it. Now, you're going to want to take the vehicle that you are going to kind of clone the customization from over to Los Angeles Customs and customize it. Like I said, it does work with every one of the single player characters. It's not limited to, oh, it's only Michael, or oh, it's only Franklin, or oh, it's only Trevor. It does work with all of them, and I do have these custom police vehicles in every single one of the slots. Now, anyways, whenever we finally get over to Los Angeles Customs, we're going to need to customize this quite a bit. Like I said, the majority of the stuff does stick in terms of performance upgrades and you know, some visual upgrades, again depending on the vehicle itself. So let's go into here and let's just start customizing it as soon as we get into here. Alright, so armor works, brakes works, bumpers, oh, it does have a front and rear. Bumpers do kind of transfer over, which is nice. If it would let me fucking select it, that would be great. Chassis, I don't think makes a difference, but I'm going to do it anyways. Engine obviously transfers over. Exhaust, there actually is an exhaust that transfers over. I'll do it. I personally don't have it on mine, but I'm going to kind of put on everything that I can put on here. Horn actually transfers over as well, which is kind of not expected to me, at least. Headlights transfer over. Neon doesn't. I've tried that in quite a few different scenarios and it just doesn't transfer over. I don't think plate transfers over either, and paint definitely doesn't transfer over, unfortunately. Skirts, depending on the vehicle, again does, and spoiler, again depending on the vehicle, does. Transmission does, turbo does, and of course wheels do. Now, for wheels, this is the thing that's kind of confusing. Not all of them transfer over in the way you'd expect. And by that I mean the majority of the sport ones work. But for example, if I were to go to off-road and select something like this, it might transfer over a completely different rim. But just for the sake of this video, we're going to go down to one that I know transfers over properly, which is this one. This one transfers over properly. Wheel color does not, unfortunately. I really wish it did. And I think bulletproof tires do. Haven't really checked. And Windows doesn't, I don't think. Did I lower this thing? Where is suspension? Or does this one not have suspension? Alright, whatever. Anyways, so now that you have it pretty much customized as far as you can make it, the next thing is going to be to get a police car that you want to customize. Now, you can customize any police car in the game with this method. Of course, some vehicles are going to show at least less customization than others. With this one, the one that responds to most things. Oops. Hold on a second. Anyways, with the one that responds to most things, it does have a lot of customization. That's why we're using it here. So wanted sheets are going to be one that you're going to want to know, but you're essentially just going to want to wait for the police car to respond, or again, you can just go and grab your own. It works perfectly fine with that. At the end of this, I'll go into director mode and show some of the ones that I have custom.
You should have run away. You're a waste of space on this earth.
Anyways, let's get rid of this wanted level. Oh, dick. Oh, fuck. Anyways, there we go. Anyways, now you're going to want to leave this here, get in the police car. And I know it might look kind of confusing, but honestly, the best thing I can do is suggest watching this video a few times. That's not me trying to get more ad revenue, that's literally me trying to help you guys out. Just because it is kind of a confusing process, but once you get used to it, it's relatively simple. So you're going to want to take the police car that you got in after you got out of the other vehicle you were in that was customized and head down to this location on the map. This is where the helicopters normally spawn in GTA Online, as well as in single player when you purchase a helicopter, that's where it shows up. So you're going to want to head down there, and I'll show what to do once we do get there. Any damage that you accumulate on the way doesn't matter, it'll all be repaired once we do get there. Assuming that we get there without dying. Yeah. So we're going to head down there now. We're actually relatively close.
Wow.
And once we do get there, we're going to want to drive this thing down the ramp. And you'll see why in a second when we do get there. Now, this might seem stupid, and I swear to God, I'm not trolling you guys here. But this is how we get what was I going to say? The upgrades to duplicate onto this vehicle. So the best way to do this, from my knowledge, is to turn on your lights and ever so slowly inch your way into the water. Now, eventually, and you're going to want to slam on the brakes every single time, or use the handbrake is just what I use, because you're going to want it to get to the part where the lights stop flashing. There we go. And you're going to want it to be staying still. So now you're going to want to switch over to another character that you haven't used in a while, so it does the kind of intro animation when you go down to them. I haven't tried it the other way, but this way, I know it works 100%, so that's why I'm going to say do it this way. So you're going to want to go down there. Hopefully there's no music playing, Franklin. And from here, you're going to want to kind of just walk around, drive around a little bit. I'm going to drive around a little bit. You don't need to do it for very long, probably about 45 seconds and you're good, maybe a lot less. It's all going to come down to how you play around with it. Eventually you'll get used to it and you'll be able to do it so simply, you won't even have to think about it. So anyways, drive around a little bit, do a few burnouts, that kind of stuff. When you feel that it's been long enough, switch back over to, please don't get wanted, switch back over to the character that you were doing it with. Now what should happen, as long as you've done it right, is you'll zoom down, you'll be on the street driving the police car, and it will have the customization, which, as you can see here, we do have. So the hood is custom, the rims are custom, it's got the spoiler on the back, and it's got the other lights. So, I mean, it works. It works 99% of the time. I did have one time, I believe, where it didn't work, and that was just because I made a mistake myself. I drove too deep into the water, and it just respawned me at the hospital. So that is possible. Anyways, I hope you guys can get some use out of this, and again, I really don't think this is something Rockstar is going to patch, and I really do hope that they don't. I'll send them an email, I'll say, hey guys, this is the video that I'm intending to upload, and I'll probably do that before I upload this video. Say, hey guys, I'm intending to upload this video. I'm just letting you know that, I'm not trying to cause any harm. I'm simply trying to help out the players. This only affects single player, and this isn't a big deal. Anyways, you can tell that we do have the custom exhaust there, which personally I don't like the oval exhaust. Custom rear bumper, custom front bumper, with a little bit of a, yeah, that looks actually pretty cool. And you can hear the turbo kick in there too. So yeah, pretty much everything that I wanted to show here. I actually will go into director mode here just to show you guys some of the other vehicles that I do have. I'm just going to leave this since I already have this one fully customed. So I'm going to head into director mode here, show you guys the other ones, and that will be the end of the video. This is just to kind of give you guys an example of some of the vehicles that you can customize here. I'm going to head over to my GTA Online character here. But yeah, it's really cool, and I was not expecting this to work, but it does, so I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to share it with you guys. So whenever this decides to load, I'll show you this is actually where I did that teaser video from before, but here are a few of the custom police vehicles. So I have the Charger here with the kind of similar rims to the one I was using before, but not exactly. I believe this is so this is the same fully custom, but with the stock rims. And to leave the stock rims, just don't customize the rims on the new car. I believe this is kind of the same thing. Oh no, this is, yeah, that's just a stock Charger. Stock that one. There's a few that I haven't customized. And a custom unmarked. Actually, I think I do have a custom SUV, if I remember correctly. And this SUV will kind of show some of the rims don't transfer over the way that you thought. I was trying to bring over different rims, and it brought over these, and I am not obviously a fan of them, but yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys can figure out how to use this yourselves and how to use this, and well, I don't know why I said how to use this twice, but how to use this effectively is what I was trying to say. It's awesome. It's going to add a whole new layer to the police videos that I do. I know that, and I'm sure a lot of other people will like to use this kind of stuff as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you can use this, and have a great day.